what Christopher Pyne was saying right up to the death, really, and then Tony Abbott.
This is a Gonski, not a Gonski.
The truth is, of course, it's a great con. There isn't new money in the next few years, there's a cut.
As far as school funding is concerned, Kevin Rudd and I are on a unity ticket. There is no difference between Kevin Rudd and myself when it comes to school funding.
Road to Damascus, new conversion. Like, I would be more likely to believe that Eddie Maguire is barracking for Carlton Football Club than I would that Tony Abbott's now barracking for education.
A metaphor that most of Australia wouldn't understand.
It raises a question, though, doesn't it? At what point did Tony Abbott tell Christopher Pyne that they'd changed their mind? Because that second grab from him was the night before.
Well, you'd imagine that they've just decided, OK, what are we going to focus on for this election? What do we need to neutralise? Let's neutralise education. Let's focus on the economy, bring out the big guns on the economy. And so we just want to neutralise all these other issues that are around.
It does make it a little bit harder for them to meet their surpluses and that, but if they truly believed in getting rid of the age of entitlement, there is a very easy way to do it. In a couple of years' time, the cost to the budget of welfare spending and tax concessions that are effectively the same as welfare handouts will be $300 billion. If you cut that by 10%, you'd save $30 billion without harming the economy in any way or harming anyone who couldn't afford to fend for themselves. Yet the coalition shows no sign of doing that, despite stating that they want to end the age of entitlement.
It was the coalition under Howard
who
implemented a lot of these things. They're the ones who inflated it in the first place. I mean, when the economic history is written, the Howard Costello government will go down looking absolutely dreadful as economic managers.
Well, they were the creator of affluent middle class.
Although there's some
they
arguments.
Blew the boom. Well, Labor. No, that's okay. I mean, Labor continued the tradition to a certain extent, but they're the ones who principally blew the boom.
Look, although people argue that there is an argument that you don't have to spend as much on education, I don't think there's any doubt at all that if you want to improve the lot or the chances for kids who have learning difficulties, which has a big social dividends as well as personal dividends, that's labour intensive. You can't do it in large classes. They've got to get special attention and special teaching, and it'll not always work. But